Holy crap. There we did it. I did it. Went from show to show to show, right? Am I right? All right. That's right. You're right. Are you right? Or do I just have the same monitor twice? Yeah, I do. But that doesn't matter for mic intermission. Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the show. It's your boy, MikeJar, the main attraction of my own show with 0 viewers. Oh, had a blast today. Had a blast today. Let's check it out. Let's see what's up in the Jaroverse today. Yeah, well, you're already looking, huh? Diamond Jar. She's a beaut. Oh, man. I wish all the jars were this beautiful. But not all of them can be that beautiful. But, well, you know, hey, butter. Look at all the butter. Don't you just hate it when you get grease on the keyboard? Oh, that's the worst thing ever. But yeah, that's the rig. That's where I'm currently facing right now. You can't, whatever. Next! Oh, wait, we passed Cake. MikeJar, another beauty. Probably the highest likes, 28 likes. Yo, what is up? MikeJar. Maybe I should do more cake jars. MikeJar got, 3 likes. It's not really that cool. I don't know. I thought it's kind of cool, but whatever. And this one, 23 likes. This is Diamond Jar 2. Like, this was Diamond Jar 1, I think. This is beautiful. Look at that. You gotta just, slap a little bit of specialty up there, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me that internet juice. That's what's up. Welcome to the show. Those are the last jars. We got T-Rex jar. Yeah, I think now we're getting to the past. Don't look backwards. Just look forward. Just look at your future jars. It's, do you, Lid Lad? Because I do. Whoa, don't show them the alpha. Don't show them the alpha. Not on stream. You gotta whisper it to them in their ear. Okay. What are we doing today? Well, we do have, as you might know, if you're a Lid Lad, a real Lid Lad, that we've got an episode coming up. It's already done. I did it last night. Finished it. So, yeah. Oh, look. It's your favorite jar. He's a little hypnotized or something. Anyways, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about this spirally eyes on little jar over here. Yeah, so we got that done. We in a good place today, as we like to be on a Thursday evening. I went live with the judge, who I've got to fix up. Maybe we'll do that pretty soon here. We'll fix up the judge. We'll maybe generate a jar or two. And for the first hour, we're just going to hang out a little bit. We're definitely closed off shop by midnight. 3 hours from now. Going to sleep early for once. Yeah, but for the final 2 hours, let's start off the Yeah, vibing. For the final 2 hours, we will start off the apes visiting Mars. Feeling good about this. I've only finished my second 3.5 minute cartoon, but butter, nut butter, for real, yo. So only finished my second 3.5 minute cartoon, but that's great, because dang, did it ever feel easier after just even the second one. Wait till I've done 10 of them. If I can do 10 of these 3.5 minutes in a row every week, like that's some quality content, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't get much better than that. And I'll tell you, it takes a lot out of me. It took a lot out of me last week. It took a little bit less out of me this week, sort of. But it's getting easier and easier. It's like, no wonder not everybody animates. I'm fucking moderately intelligent, and it's hard. It's freaking hard. Yeah. You're either going to be more code-minded, systematic, but not as creative, or you're going to be too creative, and you're not going to know what the hell you're doing, and you're not going to be able to make sense of and order of it all. So here I am, standing on my ivory tower, just about as high as possible. I mean, smart as... I mean, fucking look at the size of that guy's head. Are you kidding? Roll it. Yo, it's your boy. He's just a bit smaller. Oh, look. What's up, Jack? I have no idea what time that was. Probably hours ago. I don't know. You can probably even see, you know, if we check Twitch. Curious, when was that? $9:06, so, you know, pretty much right away. I pretty much said hi right away. That's not my usual, but, I'm glad I did. Jack Beans. Do I know you from Crypto Twitter? How are you doing? Up in the house. We are doing a thing or two around here. Yeah, so, you know, let's see what else we got. I think we're gonna post another jar right off the bat. Give me another jar. He's saying. I think I've seen the jar that I want to post. Yes, very well. Best fancy text generator. Oh, look at that alpha. No, you didn't see it anyways. Well, not quite. Had a blast already this evening. Going live with the judge. I'm gonna fix up that character actually right away. Well, Mike, pay attention to your guests. They're trying to have fun here. Yeah. I don't know if just chillin' is what you might call fun. We about to get started, don't you worry. We just chilling over here in the Jarverse. How could we get started without Chuck, huh? He's probably still watching that other show there, Shadow Davis. Sup, Fonzie? How's it going? Second, we're about to get started here. We were just chilling, doing their crypto Twitter thing. Oh, it's Humble Canadian, bud. Eh? Are you on Twitter? You want to be part of crypto Twitter? It's a pretty fun space. Hey, bud, how's it going? Humble Canadian, jumping ships between platforms. Yeah, I went live as the kangaroo judge today. That was a fun first. Oh man. We on fire. Just got off work and saw him live. Yeah, bud. Oh, it's cool. And Chuck is in the house. Yeah, we about to light it up over here. Yeah, it's thank you guys for joining as always. My original jar heads, the ultimate lid lads. There was a vote on Twitter today with about 4 participants, and we rebranded. We're no longer jar heads. We're lid lads. Well, I mean, yeah, bro. I gotta do some crazy shit, some real deal crazy shit, yo, to get the sound effects to come through. Like my sound effects come through on my speakers, but they're not the input of my microphone, so I have to like merge the output of my speakers and the input of my microphone into one, and basically fake it to be a fake microphone that then I could point to StreamYard. So it's a little bit of a confuckery, but ultimately it's actually what I need to be doing for Discord. So it's funny enough that what I learned today by going live there is what I'm also already considering. Yo, humble. Yeah, what I learned from going live, bro. Chuck, I'm glad that was the most entertaining show. Yeah, it was funny. I had the host laughing too. He didn't even know what was gonna happen. So Todd didn't even know. Todd was just like, "Yo, like, can you come live with the Trash Oracle or Hunter or Leslie or anyone?" And I was like, "Bro." Yeah, Chuck is Kachuk is really cool. I got Chuck and Kachuk. You're both legends. Yeah, Kachuk is really cool actually. He's dope. I got to get him more involved in what I'm doing with my media project in the NFT space, because he is a legit heavy hitter. Todd's good too. Both Todds are great. Yeah. But yeah, Todd, he was like, "Yo," and then I sent him the heist. I was like, "Dude, I'm coming as Judge Kang." And he's like, "Judge who?" And I'm like, "Yo, watch this." And then he's like, "Dude, I love it." Yeah, that was a legit play. I was like, man, if you think about it, I was like, I knew the judge had to be made, the kangaroo judge, but I was like, is that a next episode? Like, does Hunter go to jail? And then, like, next episode starts with Judge Kang? And I was like, nah, 2.5 minutes. I need another minute. I'm making Judge Kang now. And that's part of why it was such a grind this week, actually. Because, yeah, it wasn't just, oh, make another 3.5 minute cartoon. It was, oh, yeah, invent a new character for this 3.5 minute cartoon, which I did up till late on Saturday night. But anyways, I'm ranting here. This golden ticket is starting to look cooler and cooler, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's because of what I'm doing in the community space. Like, now I'm up to 752 followers on Twitter. So, like, look at that growth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was only 2 or 3 weeks ago I was like at 100 followers, and I was like, this is gonna be a grind. This is gonna take forever. And it's like, no, it's actually easier than I thought it would be. Honestly, I've had so little traction on every other platform that it's like, wait, crypto Twitter loves me. They're like, this guy's a legend. He understands what we're doing. And I was like, yeah, I really fucking get what we're doing here, quite frankly. And that's part of why mine's a free mint. People are like, oh, you free mint for free? Like, people will pay you. And I'm like, I don't want to get paid. Like, that's not the point. That's not the point of NFTs. People are so caught up in the space with money, man. And it's funny. I was like, bro, who cares about money? I mean, you need money to live, but like, it's all about being able to reach more people and make them laugh and make them think. So yeah, that's why I'm like, build a cartoon first, then NFTs. There's all these groups trying to say, we're going to build this cartoon series. Give us your money first. We're going to mint. It's so dumb. So dumb. I'm like, man, that's why I don't really hold a lot of collections, because I'm like, well, what are they? 20 minutes of the John Harder. Yeah, bro. That's, that one was funny. Yeah. Like I could get better at like, obviously I will get better at, I will get better at getting my point across and questioning people, because I felt like I was still like, I was getting better, but not as good as I can be. And it kind of goes, I kind of go a little bit off topic, a little bit all over the place. And I'm like, no, I can still do better than this. But I did grind him on the points that he was okay with discrimination, and that he didn't have a barrier on one side of his political thinking. He just thinks, if it's the law, it's the law. Boom. Like, if it's the law, it's the law. And it's like, man, you're not dial that down a little bit. There we go. Like, the law is the law, but sometimes the law can be illegal. And yeah, and that's what I mean, Chuck. Like, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Like, yeah, I threw some scenarios. Like, if you give people too much, I almost give them an exit. That's my problem. I'm giving them an exit. And like, for me, it's not that simple. Like, it's not that stupid when, oh, I'm being questioned and I'm just gonna exit because I feel uncomfortable. Like, no, that's not what I do, right? But that's what they do. So when I'm actually talking to intelligent people, they're willing to give you some grace and break through the details with you. So it's easier to talk to intelligent people. But like, and it's not to say intelligence this or that. I'm talking about like critical thinkers. It's easier to talk to critical thinkers because you can be kind of wrong and they'll help you refine out your truth, because they'll see that grain of truth. Yeah, exactly, Chuck. And that's exactly, see, you get that. Breaking law is breaking law. And I'm not advocating for breaking the law. No, I'm just advocating for good law that we should feel confident and justified following, right? Like, our moral compass should line up when we're following the law. And there's something deep in that. And if you just have no concept of that, then you don't have a concept of individual political sovereignty, right? Because that's what it comes down to. It's, hey, we should be politically sovereign. And that means that the only time that we can have law come after us is when we've actually damaged someone's property or threatened someone or hurt somebody or... Yeah. Anyways. I'm like, still kind of like, could I do something with the ticket to make it a bit better? Maybe better art on the side, but who knows? I mean, the ticket itself looks really good. He just does what the government tells him to do. Yeah, and that's kind of the problem with, really, that's the problem with socialists, ultimately. Like, they're most people feudalists, really. It's, they socialists, hard leftists, communists, if you will, whatever. They just don't have an understanding of the limitations of the law. And that's why I brought up the Nazi thing. They just throw their hands in the air and go, oh, he's talking about Nazis again. It's like, no, dude, like, you see the principles are the same, right? But I'm using an extreme case of the Nazis to break down some ideas. It's not rocket science. It's just the Nazis clearly made laws that were illegal to make. And we figured that out, right? We dug through those. Let's not forget history, so... Anyways. Ugh. People with their frickin'... scams. Oh yeah, didn't I just MJar it? Yeah, I gotta share that into the growth circle. I can't say it's my favorite. You know what? It's funny that it's like my own brand, and as much as I visually like it, I just hate branding. You know, like, I don't know about you guys, but I just purposefully avoid clothes that have brands. Yeah, broke up me and trailer painting buddy up. Nazi, I kept saying, papers please. Yeah, the Nazis did say papers please, and that's why, you know, obviously it was, to most people, was very disrespectful, evil, that people were just saying, hey, papers please to get into a restaurant, and somehow that's okay, right? It's like so ironic. Right? Alright. So what should we do tonight? Are we gonna write... I think I've actually already wrote the script. I'm gonna make sure that I put that MJar into posted. Is there anything I haven't generated? Is there any kind of jars that I haven't generated? You know, what can I generate that I haven't generated before? Maybe a rocket inside of a jar? A mini rocket. Okay, but I'm on to something. Let's do this. This always brings up my mood. This always makes me smile. This always makes me jar. Rocket. It's a nuclear rocket inside of a jar. Yeah, inside of a jar. 3D render, dark vaporwave. I can't go without the dark vaporwave these days, guys. Unless you can show me a better style. Okay, the one. Okay. That is legit. That's what's up. But yeah, that's still cool, and that's why, like, every generation is 4 more jars into the jar of jars, the meta jar. Rocket jar, that's a new one. If you ever Putin in a jar, you Chuck and your hyper politicized, I ain't putting people in a jar. Tomorrow at some point I gotta get prepared for... Oh, maybe I'll do that tonight. Oh, I'm all of a sudden not sleeping tonight because I gotta do that sound stuff that I was talking about. That's gonna be next level. Like, that's a next level. That's gonna be a serious upgrade to my skills, quite frankly. And yeah, like, just anything to set yourself apart. Right? If you're like, hey, there's not a lot of people doing this, even though it's really cool, then why not? Yeah, emergency act. Maybe a semi-truck inside of a jar would be cool, hey? I don't even need to post it necessarily, but it would just be in the mix. And a jerry can inside of a jar. That sounds cool as fuck. I have too many jars. I'm honest. That one is freaking sweet. I love it. Yeah, those two, okay, sure, I get it. I like them. I do like this one also quite a bit. But this one is just the bee's knees. Cat's pajamas. Meow mix, meow mix. Please deliver of jars. You know what I'm saying? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, jerry can, gas can. Jerry can. That's indistinguishable, right? Like, yeah, you're not jerry can inside of a jar. Jerry can full of nuclear fuel. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Jerry can full of nuclear fuel inside of a jar. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see what it comes up with. If anyone can, Jerry can. Yes. I mean, they're not exactly jars, but this one is, and this one's legendary. Okay, so let's try jerry can inside of a jar, because that clearly didn't, it's maybe a little bit too much for it. What if I just did nuclear fuel inside of a jar? I'm still gonna use these, but they're not, I don't know, it's not exactly a jar. And then we'll get right down to business. Dope. Dope. Like even that with the, I mean, it's not this one I like the most. I don't, yeah. It kind of gets mixed up between the can and the jar. It's like, what? You want a jar inside of a jar? You want a can inside of a can? Chuck, this guy's never hit the like button, right? People don't understand or fully appreciate the reality of it. He was on Twitch before, and then he jumped over to the YouTubes. But hey, you know what? I appreciate every little bit of viewership with or without the like button. But that being said, smash that like button, hit subscribe, harp on Block Bro for a bit. Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. I love you, man. Don't do me like that. He says to me. He's like, yo, bro, you don't fuck. I was like, yo, man, I'm sorry. I'm an asshole sometimes. That's why I make characters that can be an asshole for free. Yeah, I definitely agree, Chuck. And that's like, I'm a friggin' interaction maxi, and you know that, bro. You're more of a computer guy than you like to believe. Jerry can jar. I don't know. I'm not super impressed either by these. The jerry cans didn't really do it for me. The nuclear waste. Let's see. What if we put smoke inside of a jar? I'm on a Jaro binge again. I can't stop, won't stop. Smoke inside of a jar, 3D render, dark vapor wave. No, let's say glowing smoke. Thanks, Chuck. You know, man, it's so cool. It's so cool to be doing. Oh, bro, these are some lit. To be doing what I'm doing, you know? It's like, man, this is literally my dream come true already. Like, I don't need to have a million viewers or anything. I just love what I do. I thoroughly love it, every minute of it. And it just keeps getting better and better. And it's like, man, just getting into cartooning and like thinking, wow, I need to animate stuff was like, it was so hard to figure that out. But now that I'm doing it, it's like, how did I not know that that's what I needed to do? And that's why I was like, man, when I am Judge Kang and like, yeah, like I'm like, it's awesome. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's truly awe-inspiring. Because it's like, I feel like almost anybody could do it. You know, I mean, there's... Yeah, you know what? Maybe Tulsa Banana sees him and is like, hey, you sold jar coin? No, you gotta sell Tulsa coin. And then maybe he rug pulls Tulsa Banana and then he has to go to kangaroo court. That could be a thing. He's just like, he's like selling Tulsa coin and he's just like, if you buy 3 of these right now, don't tell my boss, but I'll give you them for free. Come on, yeah, this shit coin is just here. I'll shovel it into your bags. Come on. And then he did have a Tulsa. Yeah, he had mystery fluid, right? The mystery juice was the Tulsa logo floating inside of the. Oh, these are cool. Okay, do I have a bunch of these to do, or what? Oh man, there's so many jars I can't even see where the jars are anymore. Yeah, but the meta, the meta is that most of his products come from Tulsa Banana. Like the mystery juice, the flat earth snow globe, let's say like the lore is that he is he's mostly selling Tulsa products, and they're kind of bullshit. And then like he's selling his own products too, which would be like the fertilizer, the useful crap, the only actual good product. There's a little bit more of me. That's better. The only actual good product is the useful crap, and that's the only one that. Toss a banana. So that's why I was like, I don't know if that works, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can keep it simple though, and just like come up with. We'll figure it out. We'll find another way. What did I have here? Nuclear. Okay, well I think 3 is enough for now. Man, I love Dolly. Dolly, well, you're not, you're pretty cool down. Leave it at that. Alright. So let's go ahead and, I don't know, what else can we do? What else can we do to pitter-patter around and look like we're doing something while we're not actually? Okay. I was like, did I just lose a bunch of files? Because, no, I didn't. Ape, Moon, Mars Apes. A Putin meme. You're on this Putin vibe right now, aren't you, bro? Aren't you, bro? I don't know, what could I do with the Putin? He is my hero. Chuck loves Mr. Putin. I don't know too much. Nah, bro, I don't know, I'm not into that. And it's kind of like it kind of gets into that like idling. I don't really. Man, it's fucking weird, right? We're young and then we're old. Fuck. That's what I got out of that. Like shit. The ultimate fuck. Yeah, sure you are there, bud. I think you actually love him. Maybe we should make a meme of Chuck and Putin. He'll just come back with a picture of Chuck and Putin kissing. Like, yo, bro, are you sure you like that dude? Alright. Spoiler alert, by the way. Well, you're all spoiled anyway, so. Apes leave the moon on a DeLorean with a banana strapped to it. Apes eating bananas. dancing around inside of a space station. You know, I haven't done any much trash oracle on Twitter lately. No kissing, Chuck says. I was like, should I really make like 3 alts and have like Judge Kang out of anybody? You know what? Let's. Well, don't you fuck with Kang. Yeah, I did, bro. Didn't you see that? I did. I stayed up and I made it. I'm not going to show you it until tomorrow. I like to have premieres set up so I can share the link around beforehand and get some vibes. Yeah, man, I love the vault heist. I don't know what it is. Wow, I can't believe they put those barrels of maple syrup in my way. Then after I drove into them, they kicked me out of the vault. What actual pricks. I'll show them.
Yes, you'll show them. They'll wish they never met you. They'll never see it coming. Think of all the maple syrup. Yes, all the maple syrup. What could go wrong?
A little pointer at him. Oh man, it's just...
maple syrup.
Right there.
What could go wrong?
He's like, yes, all the maple syrup. How am I gonna get into the vault? Well, I bet they have pretty thick walls, but not as thick as my skull. I'm sure there's a way I could get through them. Oh wow, that's a pretty good helmet. I'm gonna get that. I'm sure I can get in with that. I'll show them. I'll drink all their maple syrup. Well, alright, this is it. I'm going for gold. Oh, well, you know, hey. Wish that was a little better. Oh, wow. Timing. Would you look at all this maple syrup? I bet I could drink for days on this stuff. Well, how am I going to get this home? That's it. I'll drive that forklift. Yeah, Hunter, you got this. Hunter. Dang it.
How did you get back in here?
That's what I was going to say. Get him to the holding cells. He must answer for this reckless behavior.
Maple syrup vault. What have you done?
You are a faithful servant of my purposes, Maple Leaf. What an eventful evening!
Kang in order.
What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Maple Leaf?
Oh, well, you know, they put some...
That's enough out of you. Why are you getting yourself into such trouble?
Oh, well, you know, hey, I just wanted some more maple syrup.
That's enough. You always need to be drinking maple syrup, don't you? Have you ever heard of restraint? Put the brakes on from time to time. It will prevent you from crashing.
Well, you know, I'm not that good at putting the brakes on, and I think that's my problem. It's almost as if I have a little devil maple leaf on my shoulder, talking me into trouble.
All right, enough out of you, Mr. Maple Leaf. The damage you have done here will have you locked up for months. I'll let you know when I decide you can get out of jail. Until then, you will have to work for Tulsa Banana for free.
Oh, well, you know, hey, I'm just a maple leaf.
Did you see how he was falling asleep and then he'd be like, wake up and be like,
well, I hope they have lots of maple syrup. In jail.
oh man, I love it. It's just getting better and better. It really is. Oh. The gulp though, like I was saying, that was a happy accident because I think I moved my hand in front of my face while I was recording it and it just glitched the thing out to like make it go whoop, boom. And then I was like, fuck, like oops, do I fix that? And then I was like, whoa, that happened exactly on time as the gulp. Like, no word of a lie, didn't edit it at all. I was just like, wait, that's a happy accident. Yes, leave it. That's not a bullshit, oh, screw this and fix it. It's a happy accident. Yes. That's when you know you're able to create, is when you can have a happy accident. And you're just fine. You're like, you know what? I don't like that, but I'll learn to love it. And then it's like, that was a happy accident. And it's one of the best parts of the show. How about that? All right. I don't know what we were doing before I got into the vault heist, but that was a good time. You getting some more views? I think we're up to 131. People still loving that bootstrap banana. I haven't watched it. You know what? We're gonna have to watch all the apes here right away just to get into the ape world for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But before then, we're gonna do something really boring. No, you know what? Yeah, we'll do something boring and then we'll do something fun and then we'll do the rest will be boring. So what was his problem today? This needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. We had some problems. So none of what I'm doing is fixing the sound coming through. That I'm gonna have to like geek out so hard. And in fact, now I'm already thinking of a sleepless night because I'm gonna be sitting there tweaking this stuff till 4 in the morning, till 2 in the morning, just like, yo, motherfucker, like, this shit needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because the sound thing is another problem. But what I did was add the background and change the size of it, and so that kind of really messed things up with I think the hair on his chest. For whatever reason. Here, let me I don't know, I think it's perfect. I guess I would, you know what, I'd really just like to do chest hair. I'd like to just go like this. Yeah, would have, but not really, man, honestly. Like here's the sound of me. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, but then I'm like bashing on my desk as I'm trying to use 2 hands to control the character. It's not good, man. It's not good. Because then in my neighbors, yeah, seems like it would work, but really it's not. Yeah, exactly. Because my microphone is like cordial pattern, it doesn't really pick up sounds that are too far away from it, and that's on purpose, so you can hear my delicious sweet ASMR sounds. Yes, and even when I'm very close, it's just good quality sound, you know. Yes, it's just a good quality sound, if you don't mind if I do. Okay, so first, we're going to pin this one. Okay, that's why. So this one should be here. Here are all of the rigging is messed up. Ooh, no wonder I had problems. Okay. I'm gonna have to go basically one by one because I changed the size of the document, and oh man, I really rushed it, which is not good. But if I fix this now, then I'm gonna have to duplicate the file and put all of my live stream characters in there. So that I have one file with all of the live stream characters with all the same size and everything. It'll be great. And eventually I could make him like come out of the void. Like this is specifically, I don't know, I just kept this in the back because it just kind of looks cool. And it's like he literally crawls out of this hole behind him because he's all talk and no walk, you know, like he turns around, he turns his back when he gets upset and people tell him the truth, and he just crawls back into the hole that he came from. So it would be cool to get that going on at some point, but like that's a complex animation, but it could happen and that would be fun. He just like gets told off and he just crawls back in his hole, and then like he could even poke his head out a bit and then like come back out of the hole. Like now my mind's starting to think of like, wow, I can do so much more with this stuff, you know, which is fascinating. And that's why these things get the head's supposed to be. If we had some new music to listen to, I'm always listening to the same old, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like locked into quite bad audio. I mean, is there any other way? He did release this one that's a few days old that we haven't listened to, so let's vibe on a new output.
Yes, well, are you trying to steal music again, Mr. Jar?
Okay, we're gonna fix you up there, Mr. King. Don't worry. You're not gonna be as messed up. Okay, yeah. So this here. Pretty much why it was broken. So, but there is also an upgrade that can be done with it. Say right hair, center hair, and left hair. Now we're over here in the Jaroverse, zoomed in on this guy's chest hair. Right, so I think even with that fixed, I was kind of not happy with it before, where I was like, maybe one of these and one of these.
right hair 2. On this, make this a leader. Call it right hair 1. Right hair 2. See, this is tedious, and this is why I didn't want to do it at first. But already, let's see how that looks. Let me move my head around a bit. That's definitely better. And actually, I think that's as far as I'm going to go. Yeah, I think that's actually all it needs. No, obviously not going to move my head that much, just a little bit. He just likes to move his head a little bit. And that's what's up. I mean, yeah, that's actually all it needed. I was like thinking here, oh, he's going to need all 3 to be pinned like that. Nah, just the first one. So that's huge. That's huge. Very, very large. I don't think I really need to keep the character animator stuff. I've been like just kind of defaulting to keeping everything in terms of the project files. Just in case for some reason I'd like to go back and redo them. So maybe it's worth it to keep the project files as intact as possible, because who knows, maybe I would go back and like redo specific episodes at some point. It doesn't seem obvious now, but that could be a thing in the future. So I guess that's a little bit better thought out. So, yeah, oh yeah, bro. You can see, actually, yeah, like see, if you look closely, it actually, that's how I move the eyebrows too, hey? Like this character doesn't have eyebrows, but it does so much. He blinks when I blink, see? If I close one eye, he closes one eye. It's not always 100%, but it gets it pretty good. He moves. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to open another one, but you can actually see the green lines on my eyes, on my nose, on my mouth, on the side of my face, and on my eyebrows. So it's actually face tracking me. And that's one of the most useful things about this puppet, this character animator. Because that's exactly what I said. I was like, wow, what? This exists like a year ago. And that's when I was like, wait, I'm not using character animator? What the heck? This is a great tool to make it so much easier to do better animation. Right? And that's kind of why I feel like it's South Park in a way. Because it's like, I actually don't care about high production value. I just want to tell a story. So all these people have all these skills like, oh, look at me, I can make 3D this and I can make 2D that. But they don't tell a story. They're not entertaining. And that's the difference between, I don't care about the high production value. I just want to be able to make people laugh and make people think. And I can do that with Professor Kang Wordsworth, Professor of Law, Judger of All. Nice, that's his new tag. That's his new tag there. Professor Kang Wordsworth, Professor of Law, Judger of All. Okay. So last thing last, I gotta take a look at his arm. So that's fixed up. Left arm needs to be fixed up to be here. What about his right arm? Where is the other arm? Here. Okay, so this might actually just fix it by moving these things around. It's possible. I'm gonna say maybe not, but close. Oh yeah, and then this. What is he? If I can still have him there, and then maybe do like a leader follower thing here. Maybe just fix up the artwork. Oh well, you know. Well, and that's the thing, bro. I was like, man, it's not so much that the type of people who made South Park got, like me, like shitlords basically, I guess, degens, got better at animation. It's that the tools got better so that it's easier. So like I'm not doing something, you know, I guess that's what I was kind of saying is like if I was trying to do this 10, 15 years ago, I'd probably be doing it with cutout pieces of paper on a desk and just moving them around and shit, you know, like it would be. Yeah, like I'm not really, it's not that I'm not trying, it's entertainment value. And so it's like, there's a balance between, you know, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, really. Is there a leader that's... Oh, I need the follower behavior. Almost forgot. I don't know, does it almost make the stagnant? Because the other ones make up for the lack of fluffy. It's all good. It's really good. Okay. On his arm. Well, I guess what I have to do here is drag it on. Yeah, for some reason I don't remember that. Like, bending off. Wells? Is it possible that I just didn't notice before? Let me take a look.
The damage you have done here will have you locked up.
Putting the...
Have you ever heard of That's enough.
Put some more
it does kinda
maple
come through a
syrup.
That's
little bit.
enough.
But
You
not
always
really.
need to
So I'm thinking really the only difference is likely the position of this, which could be more right there. Yeah, and that's fine. I can accept that. Oh, and now his arm basically moves just fine, so I don't have to mess around with redoing the scene. Maybe if I tweak that just a little bit more, like put it right about there. No, it was better. Oh, I think I had it like perfect. I should have just left it. Just trying to tweak it. Another one of these, it's fine, Mike. Leave it alone things. Leave it alone before you break it more, okay? This guy's too perfect, like... Oh man, it's just great. So let's see if I did this. I've got NDI open. So now I move this. Yeah, I know, not green screen, but I think I can do that just quickly by going like this. Perfect. Now, do you hear the sound? He is pretty legendary, man. Like, he's like, how come I've never seen a cartoon kangaroo judge before? I just feel like it's just a bit high. But do you hear the sound? Yeah, you do, because it comes through. You're listening to my output right now. So it comes through as input to you. So it's just different, man. Like, it's a different landscape on Streamlabs. And that's a very interesting thing to try to problem solve, man. Like, yeah, because... Yeah, of course, yeah. It's taking the output sound here and streaming that directly to you as if it's an input. Whereas on Streamlabs, it requires an input separate than the video. And so I have to like pre-mix the audio as a fake virtual line-in device, virtual microphone essentially, and then I can connect the audio and the video together on Streamlabs. So it's a show, it's a friggin' show, alright.
Alright, that's... Well, Sonny, that's just about enough out of you. Order in the court. I've had enough of your antics. Get him out of here. And clean up that mess. That is your life. That's enough out of you, Todd McDougal. I've had enough of your hooliganism. You don't want to follow the laws. You don't want to follow the laws.
I gotta, like, as much of that guttural kind of mouth, like, big cheeks thing.
As much of that billowy big cheeks thing. Just let your cheeks sag and order, stop making fun of my cheeks. Order the courts, yeah. Just about had enough of this hooliganism. Mr. Maple Leaf, you're going to jail for a very long time. Yes. Months, years even.
That's just so epic. So epic. So epic. I went live with Kang the Judge. The Kangaroo Judge. Okay, I'm like, no. I feel like if it was just there, just the tiniest little bit, goes up. If I go the tiniest little bit down to here, that's better. But now if I want it to be a little bit more forward, it seems to make it go the wrong way that I don't want. If I go backwards a little bit. Seems to be what I kind of want, but then go down just a little bit. That's just as good as it gets. Okay, I'm done tweaking. I'm done tweaking on this. That's a huge thing. So that's two major tasks that I have to do. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, when we're fully lid-lad out right now. Yeah, Chuck, I love you, man. You're so good. Like, you're there, bro. You're there. Always. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, you really put a lot of fire in the tank here. A lot of gas in the old Jerry can. A lot of lid in the old lad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah, without you being here, man, I don't know if this would have gotten even as far as it did, right? Like, yeah, it's all about you guys and what you, as the viewers, want to see and what you enjoy seeing, and, you know, I can forget that sometimes, but it's important to remember, and I really appreciate you all. Viewers. You. Huh? The viewer. Yeah, bro. That's just it. We're all more powerful together. And I thoroughly believe that. It's like, look at me over here doing all this ticka-ticka and fucking big brain creative shit, and it's like, it's nothing without you as the audience, right? It's literally nothing. The point is to try to entertain people and make them think and laugh. And if the people aren't thinking and laughing, well, then I better quit my job and go do something else. So, and then this is not my job. I mean, one day maybe will be, but like, that's the point, is that it's like, if you paint a picture, what is it if nobody sees it? You know? And if people look at your art and they're like, it's okay. Well, then I don't want to be part of that. I'd rather go paint houses where people are like, oh, that was fucking amazing. But no, it's like, that's the thing. I went out on a limb thinking, I'm the man for this job. I'm the man for this job of making stories, making people laugh, being an entertainer. And lo and behold, here I am, making my dreams happen. And I do nothing without you guys. You specifically, Chuck. You're the real OG up in here. You're the real OG that makes this shit possible. You know what I'm saying? Attention is currency, and you paying me, and you paying the dues, homie. And not because I'm making you, because you enjoy it. Bro, that's honestly, bro, like that makes me really happy. That really does. That's it just goes to show that I'm doing something different, right? And what I've been building since last year when I started, has just been way better. And that's the thing, I'm finding myself, and I've been finding myself since last year. And I've always been like, yo, like, I'm going somewhere. I'm not just not going somewhere, I'm going somewhere. Yeah, man, like that's actually great. Like, oh, and I did end up saying contempt of kangaroo court, bro. That was a great line too. I gotta keep that in mind. Okay, I don't even know what I was doing. Oh yeah, I changed that so that my Instagram here actually works, because well, yeah, Instagram URL actually works. Oh yeah, that was great. Honestly, like, that was something that I noticed, was like, wait, John's actually playing the character too. Like, he's, you know, like he's feeding into the character as if it's actually a character, which is the way it should be. Like, it's no fun if nobody plays along. So it was like he was, you know, and that's the thing, like, that's the point. It's almost like there's an honest antagonist on the show, but he's also making fun of the antagonism. And so it's like, you guys should antagonize me back when I'm the kangaroo. I mean, hell, do it anytime. Oh, like, honestly, man, like, that's the thing too, is that I'm in these different worlds, man. Like, I'm in the Web3 world, talking to people on Twitter Spaces, and like, they don't quite get it. They don't know my animation. They don't know that I'm doing these live streams all the time. Well, now, but like, they don't know that that's where I've come from. And so yeah, it's like, oh man, it's just a matter of people are taking notice more and more, and that's really when it becomes a critical mass. There's going to be a point when people just can't stop but notice, and they're going to start looking into what I've done before, and they're going to be like, wow, like, what the fuck? WTF there, Mega Degen Regen Life? Okay, so I fixed the Instagram thing. Voice changers. Okay. I picked up my list a while ago, and I forgot. I did one thing and just ranted on and on, so... Todd 2 saying he's going to start a fire with... Oh, yeah, Todd 2 saying... Yeah, that's like the running joke. Yeah, I was like, oh, man. I'm like, why don't you take the trash oracle out for a hunt? Use the trash oracle to start my fire. I was going to shoot back with, like, I think she would like that. Could start a fire with the child, with the trash oracle anytime. Like, guys, it's like, oh, it makes my day and my life so much better to become these characters. It's just what I was born to do, man. Like, honest to God. Like, who does this? I do. Mr. MikeJar.ca. Keep me bookmarked and collect one of my jars. So good, so good. We spitting straight alpha for days over here. Oh man. Okay. All right. Alrighty then. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe that's how I come back. Like, I don't really come back. I just come back as characters. Like, gone are the days of me just being like, oh yeah, pull up some articles, you know, talk about this, talk about that. That's not even what I wanted to be doing in the first place. And that's why I knew it. That's why I had to take a break. Because I was like, yo, this isn't like really what I want to be doing, you know? Like, oh yeah, go out and get interviews. Like, yeah, okay, I could be that guy. I could be politics guy. I could be news anchor interviewer guy. And maybe I will be at some point. But like, what I need for my own happiness is to be hilarious, goofy kangaroo court guy, like trash oracle guy, like. And now that I've fleshed these ideas out so much more and developed them and figured out exactly what's going on, I'm never been happier. And it's like, yo, I'll go back twice a week on Wham as cartoon characters. It was only a matter of time, right? That was something I knew too. I was kind of thinking that a couple months ago. I was like, I think I'm gonna have to go back to Wham. I think it's gonna have to happen, right? Like, it's a good time. It's a good time. And then it's only in the last week or two. I think just since Tuesday, literally this week only, that I was like, man, and it's like I'm adding so much to the conversation, and I'm just having so much fun with it. Like, it's become another show, and having the 4 or 5 of us now, like 4 of us, right? Like, that's awesome. It's so good to have Todd on, and like as a Todd too, and it's so good to have John as well, Kachuk, because it's just like, the more perspectives, the better. The more voice, the better. And that's what Twitter Spaces are. Because it's like town halls. Like, let's have a group of people talking together. Because then you get the full experience. You don't get a full experience with just one person. And, well, look at me just sitting here, one person. Because part of why I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe this is too Web 2. Like, maybe this is too... What I'm doing right now is too in the past. It's really what I've been thinking about the last week. Like, maybe we start a Twitter space. Well, it's not a... I don't know. It's... Would I ever stop the Animate and Chill live streams? Like, no, I don't think so. I love this. I love doing this. But does it morph into a Discord space where then people can talk too for a while? Or do we do more focused content generation, skills enhancement, boot camps? Like, what do we do? But I do know that I want to have Twitter Spaces. I need to create Twitter Spaces, daily Twitter Spaces. So that's going to come up too pretty soon. That might be next week. Yeah, I think we're going to put that into next week for now. But the daily Lid Lads, I think that's what's up. Oh yeah, I can't like tweets anymore. I'm like, wait, what did they say? Robots are people too. The letter M. No letters anymore. Who needs letters, Mike? Come on, just give him a little heart sign and move on with your life. Like, this is how you tweet. This is how you Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's gay sometimes. Classic Z, just fucking lay it down. Boom. Yeah, Twitter's fucking gay sometimes. It's just nothing against gay people. You know, where's Twitter and gay people? Well, Twitter, probably. You're cool if you're gay, really. It's only if you try to push that agenda on the children, then you're not gay anymore. You're pedo. We are coming for you. As Kachan would say, we are coming for you. Anyway, zoned into the crack Twitter. I don't know what I'm doing. Chuck, what am I doing? Okay. Futuristic space age banana car. Vaporwave. I don't know what you're doing, he says. Yeah, good. Well, neither do I. Futuristic, what'd I say? Futuristic, space-aged, futuristic space-age banana car from the future. Yes. Futuristic space-age banana car. Just put regular vaporwave. Digital art or 3D render. Let's try a 3D render on it. It might be totally fucked, but futuristic space age. Let's just have futuristic, because space age might just confuzzle it. Futuristic banana car, 3D render, vaporwave. Banana hover car. Hover needs to be in there. Nuclear hover car. Let's go. I kind of am thinking like, where's this other one here? Dang, yo. Got one on the right. I'll slurp that banana dirt, if you know what I'm anyways. I won't slurp any dirt for anyone, no matter what price. Just so you know. Yeah, dope. He's gonna be driving that. I think. Depends what's, I haven't used Night Cafe for a while. I should pull that up. It'd be kind of cool. I don't think I have that. No, I have that car. It's been a while since I've accessed this file. Stickers. Emojis. I made stickers before, but I should probably do that again. It's kind of fun.
know I have that somewhere. But yeah, it's a lower quality. Let's go ahead. I like the artistic. And say apes in spacesuits, vaporwave. Yeah. Okay, so I've got the card. That's fine. Move on. Because I don't want to waste any more time. It's not just about making the animation. It's about making it efficient. It's just the best thing ever, man. Like, there's something about the feeling of just like, okay, script, images, audio. Like, we about to make a project, you know? Like, we're about to make an episode of something here. It's just, it's a beautiful process, man. I really, truly appreciate, I enjoy it so much. It's so much fun. So much fun. Okay. Okay, we got that image. I got the script open twice. So, do they talk at all? Are there even lines? Like, historically, there's no speech in the ape ones. It's mostly ooh, ooh, and right? Which means it's almost actually like the opposite. Instead of doing the sound first, I'm pretty much to do the visuals first, and then match the visuals to the audio. Match the audio to the visuals. Feel like, you know, just, I'll just leave it open. I shouldn't just abandon it. Oh yeah, we were gonna watch the boots. Okay, let's get into it.
Give me the banana. Bootstrap, 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 bootstrap. Give me the banana. Give me the banana. Sing it. Give me the bootstrap.
Wait. One more time.
Give me the banana. Bootstrap,
Yeah, me too.
Give me the banana. Give me the banana. Sing it. Give me the
bootstrap. Use a banana strap to the boot.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
Between science and superstition. And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge.
This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem. Okay, stand by, 13. We're looking
I
at it.
love the little.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the bootstrap zone.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
That car is what I was looking for. It doesn't really get much better quality than that, so I was like, okay, generate a new one. Love it. Like, this brings me back, yo. It's been a couple months.
You are right.
This one is my favorite of the series, though, of course.
Monkey. Give me the banana. Bootstrap, 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 bootstrap. Give me the banana. Give me the banana. Sing it. Give me the bootstrap.
I love how abstract it is, but it gets. Like, they're all just ideas, you know? Like, that's the point. It's like evidently abundant that it's just all about the ideas. That's what's so charming to me, at least. Yeah, fade in. Because, yeah, it's... And, of course, I wouldn't have, like, a minute of just nothing anymore. I remember at the time being like, why do I have a minute of nothing? Oh, I'll fill it with this monkey showing up, and... Like, it was just kind of a vibe. I don't know, I just wanted to get to 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I don't know. Like, I was like, why don't I just cut it shorter? I think it's because I already had the sound. It could have stopped there. Right? Like, it could have stopped there. I could have had this scene and the other scene in the first. In the time of that first scene. But yeah, definitely needed both the side view of the Telson car. And then the week after that release, I went and sat in a DeLorean at the Futurist conference, which was so cool. Sorry to the guy, I didn't know I was not supposed to sit in it. But yeah, it's time to take them to the next level. So it's good to kind of get in the zone.
yeah, this is different making it without. It's an interesting play because it's like, I guess I could make the sound first, but it's almost like, no, without actual words, it's like it's a different style actually, which I kind of like. Because the other stuff is like, write the words, script the story, say the story, then make the sound, and then make the visuals match the sound. But this is like, make the visuals, because it's almost all visuals, and then make the sound to fit the visuals. So it's a completely opposite style or method to make this. But yeah, dang, yo, like I am feeling stretched. But that's how I should always feel, because I'm like, oh, I just want to go to sleep, or I just want to do something else. And it's like, nah, sleep when I'm dead. Fuck, I've just found my passion. This is the funnest thing ever. So let's straight give her. I didn't even need to take a TP yet. I've been going hard since the very beginning here. Almost 2 hours of just new After Effects file. That's another great name. I think I actually want to open up the moon. So the ape's gonna bring all the maple syrup to Mars so Hunter can get it. Maybe that's the meta then. I don't know, bro, but I do like the ideas. I think we can work something like that into plays. The maple syrup, you know what, I'm trying to think how we can bring those cans, industrial barrels, into the equation, and somehow be like, maybe they're like mining maple syrup from Mars. Like maybe that somehow plays into it. So it's like, these apes show up there. They don't have bananas. The ape bots, there's, and then they see that there's already people living there, but it's just Telsa Banana and his ape bots. And then Hunter Jake, that's actually a good one. Yeah, so maybe, right? So like, let's say, okay, so the apes leave the moon on a DeLorean. I get it. The apes eating bananas and dancing inside of a space station. Do I need that one? Or do they just land on Mars and then they're eating and dancing like how they were on the moon? And then a Telsa banana bot shows up. I don't know, I feel like there should be jars, like upside down jars on Mars as like a reveal. So maybe, okay, apes arrive on Mars, but then eating bananas and dancing just on Mars. Then apes driving DeLorean notice jars on the horizon. Drive up to cities on Mars in jars. It's just over the top. Telsa and ape bots greet. Okay, I already got that. So how do I make them fight then? Like, especially if ape bots are bots, they don't really need bananas. Well, maybe they ferment bananas in a chamber on their back or something. But, oh, ape bot will just be like, oh, those are just those inferior apes, like, wipe them out. Like, maybe there'll be some dialogue with Telsa, who's like, oh, look at these primitive apes. I see you've, yeah, I mean, these primitive, oh, no. In this scenario, he's kind of the good guy. He's always kind of the good guy, but he's actually just a loaf. Like, just a friggin'... Like, that was the thing. He's like... It's like Telsa is a complicated character, right? Like, he's kind of being nice to Hunter because he's trying to give him his dream of driving a forklift. And Telsa is the one who actually put up the sign that there's free tours. And ApeBot crossed off free and put no. No tours, because 8bot doesn't like having people in the vault, because 8bot's a robot who likes things to be very systematically driven. But Telsa's just such a dickhead that he goes against his own right-hand man's wisdom at the drop of a hat for some stranger he's never met. So it's like, there's a complex dynamic going on there, right? Like, I'm just spitting that off. Like, I'm just spinning the story as it goes. It's hilarious. So... okay, so Telsa and 8bots greet the apes. I might have to make characters out of all the apes, like at least 3 of them, so that they can kind of like walk and stuff, which wouldn't be super hard, but like that might be the mega play of this one, but that would also again set me up for the future, right? Like, and that's where I think, man, if I could actually get these characters all fleshed out too, like I'm doing, and just keep grinding right now, then by like November, I'll have, I'll almost get up to the point of doing 8 minutes. Who knows? 6 minutes would be, I think, the next. 6, maybe 7 minutes, because 7 is twice as long. So maybe 7 minutes every week. That would be so legendary. So legendary. And just keep going along with the story. That's basically like a 21-minute episode every 3 weeks, which is kind of like a season, right? Like that's, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Who knows how long we do this for? Maybe like 10 months and we become fairly big and can take a month or 2 off and then come back and do season 2. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it right now and really digging it. We'll see how far this experiment goes. Anyways, so they greet them, and then what's the problem? Like, maybe, like, and how do we solve it? So it's like, Chuck, we're gonna have to get you Discord going on for tomorrow, because that's really, like, I really got my heart set on that. I think that having some action in the Discord and starting the very, 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 very first of this kind of streaming to the Discord and having this private space there where we can hang out on every single weekend and do weekend shit is... And also learn, like, not just play, not just game, not just have a funny time, but like also learn and grow. And yeah, you might not be learning animation like some of these people, but just you being there, even if you, I don't know, even if you just chatted, like at first would also just help me build that, kindle that fire, so to speak. And then, yeah, I'm going to advertise that. If I work out all the kinks this weekend, I think that's actually wise. I was going to start pushing it, but no, work out the kinks this weekend and then start marketing the concept. That's next week. Then that's going to be big, because then I could probably draw 5 to 10 people in there just in a week, just to hang out and say like, yo, like this is what's up. This is what we do in MikeJar Media Discord. We hang out and we learn skills together. And then we could start like booking people if they want to teach. They could like teach their methods and show us what they're doing, and then that would be a shill for their project as well, at the same time as them being able to add value. And then we can start training another generation of creatives. They don't have to go to a university and pay all this money. They just have to like free mint my golden ticket. It's genius, man. I honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm blown away. It's a great idea, and there's not a lot of people doing it. There's nobody that I know of doing it, except motion design. School of Motion Design. Motion Design School. This is the, yeah, and I could tell, like, motiondesign.school. They're so much better than schoolofmotion.com, which is good. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure they can do all this kind of really awesome stuff. But again, like, that's what I see. It's like, oh, okay, cool, you can do a really cool marketing video. Like, it looks wicked, you know? This is unbelievable. And yeah, I'll grow my skills, but that's... Yeah, these guys are Web3 enabled, so I've got to dig into these guys more. Ben, I've watched his videos, but I think that they're charging a pretty good price. Yeah, $500-600. Motion Beast 2 for $250. I have a Blender course I need to jump on at some point. Cool, bro. Yeah, well, let me know too, because if you need help, you know I'm happy to help, and it would be cool. It would be really cool. So yeah, bro, you have a good evening. Go I had the chat box off, but yeah, you know, hey. Yeah, pretty cool, but not really that cool. That art was. So, yeah, they're charging a pretty penny for their courses. Where's their Discord? That's what I'm saying. It's like, hey, do we really need... Well, it's definitely valuable to pay for courses. Like, these are going to be way more value than going to university, I'm sure. Uni Loop. That just looks so weird. What? How do you do that? How do you make this squish? I mean, part of it is just the art to think like these shapes and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like not just being good at animating it, but just coming up with these designs, these concepts. That's arguably the most difficult part. Wow. That was super cool. Like, these guys are legends, so I definitely need to be in their vibes. I definitely need to be in that. Because that's the main point of... But it's, like I said, it's not... MikeJar, it's not just motion design. It's not just... It's storytelling. But motion design's a part of storytelling. It's a part of making people laugh and making people think. Get me into the Discord. We are social. I swear there was a Discord. Here, I'm following him. Come back to them. I really need to just kind of hone in on this and think to myself. Am I really going to make characters out of these apes? I see why not. It should just be a matter of rigging them. Kinda wish I was, but well, let's see. Campfire. Oh, why did they go light? Chicken. Yeah, they're like 100 AVAX. It's like $2,000, yeah. This is so cool. Oh, that's freaking sweet. It's actually super good. So good. Yeah, no wonder. What? Wish it was bigger. I wish you could zoom in. But that's so good. Quite a few traits, I'm sure. Very cool. They have some pretty unique utility. Something I'm not too sure about. Okay, so it's a hard shoes to fill. What do I really want to do right now? Well, I wouldn't mind closing it down a bit early, but I also wouldn't mind staying up way too late and getting shit done. But if I close down the stream, then it gets a lot more chill, quite frankly. I do like streaming even for one person, but I also like just putting a podcast on the projector, turning the lights down low, and just chilling and still vibing and grinding. So maybe that's the middle ground between shutting her down and going to sleep. I should probably do that. I should probably call it an early night. I've got the next episode dropping tomorrow. I'll get a head start on tomorrow, and if there's nobody in the Discord, then that's also fine. If there's just even Chuck, then that's cool. But I'm gonna build that space from the ground up, and that's probably where at first I'll probably just end up doing this exact same thing tomorrow, except streaming to Discord instead. So if you're there, Block Bro, that would be super cool if you came into the Discord and just chilled in there. You know, you, me, and Chuck. Don't have to say anything. You don't have to robot voice. That would be awesome. We'd definitely put some gas in the tank, so to speak. But if not, that's cool too. You know, you do you. But that would just help build the Discord. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna call it. And who knows? I'll probably still grind out for an hour. But I will. Yeah. I'll grind hard and steady tomorrow evening. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great time there, but yeah. Let's call it 11:11. That's it. Shut her down. Have a good night. Had a great night. Hope you did too. Love you all. And we'll see you next time. Tomorrow. See you tomorrow.